Hey, glad you're watching. This is only the second of these life blog videos. The last one I did was back in January. Seems like we haven't really needed a ton of them. Not a lot of questions have been arising, but we're at the point now where I thought it would be good to do a second one just to give you kind of an update as to where we're at. I figured that would be helpful. And so I figured I'd go over a few things, just keep you in the loop, make sure you're aware. That way you're up to speed. We are about 2 months away. It's pretty crazy to think. We're actually less than 2 months away. And that's wild. At this point in time, financially speaking, we have about $64,000 that has come in through various means, whether fundraising or donations or student payments, all that type of thing. Some budget resources that I've put in there. We have to expend $85,000 or so if the budget goes well and we stay on track. So we're doing great. Praise to God for just bringing in all this financial support so far. So yeah, that's where we're at. We need to finish strong though. So we got a couple months left. Let's finish strong. In particular, this month is an important month financially for us because we have to make final payments to the Life Conference for our registration fees. And we also have to make final payments to Southwest Airlines for our plane tickets. Those are two huge payments. Regarding the Southwest Airline one, if you have not responded to Andrea Simmons' email to have complete, accurate names and whatnot for the ticketing process, we really need you to do that. So I'm going to put her email on the screen and you can respond to her. That would be awesome because we have to pay in the next week or two. And you're going to need to contact her and let her know your student's name, or if you're an adult, your name, so that we can accurately get you ticketed. But those two payments are between $25,000 and $35,000 total. It's going to happen this month, and we need to make that happen so that we can do this. Also, I want you to know that student payments have been doing well. A couple people are either behind or have missed a couple. So if that's you, if you can go online and make that payment, just go to mbccweb.org/life. And on the right-hand side, you'll see a payment link so you can do that. Basically, we had you pay your deposit of $150, and then a January payment, number one, of $150, an April payment, number two, of $150, and if all goes well, then a July payment of $150, totaling $600 out of pocket. And the hope is that in faith, we raise everything else we need. And actually, if we raise more than we need, then that July payment we won't need to make. So let's pray towards that end, that God brings in more finances for us. But if you're someone who hasn't paid the April life payment, would you mind doing that? Go online and make that payment, mbccweb.org/life, and you can look for the payment link on the right-hand side of the screen. Now, I just figured I'd give you a couple updates on fundraisers. We still have stuff happening. If you've been collecting clothes for the clothing drive, get them to us as soon as possible, like literally in the next day or two. You can contact Amber Hudson since she's heading that up. Here's her email across the screen. And we are actually going to be collecting them, loading them into a truck on Saturday morning at 8:30. And we will be taking them to Value Village. So we have to get this finalized. So if you have clothing, get it to us. Secondly, this Sunday is a Mother's Day photo booth fundraiser. So we're just going to do something fun at church and have some photo booths and let moms and their families take fun pictures for a donation. If you've signed up, come help. If you haven't signed up and you want to help, talk to us. We'll see if we can get you to do something, okay? But also on Sunday, we have flamingos. So be prepared over the next 2-3 weeks. We're going to be doing flamingos where you basically pick up flamingos from 2 houses and then drive to 2 new houses and deposit those flamingos in their yard. It's really just a fun prank type donation or fundraiser, and it's kind of a fun way to do it to raise money. So if you need more information about that, you can call me or look online, but just to let you know, that's happening, and we need drivers, so just be prepared. We also need people to donate, so if you know people that want to prank their neighbor or their sister or their mother-in-law, then just get them to go to mbccweb.org/life, and they can look for the Flamingo fundraiser, and we'll make that happen, okay? Additionally, we have lunches coming up. We got another lunch in May. It's actually not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, the one after Mother's Day. Congregational meeting, and we need students there to serve, so that as the congregation gives to support us, it's we're visible and they see us. And we also have the mortgages with Jerry Simonson. So if you know someone refinancing, or someone who is looking to buy a house and they'll do that in the next month or two, it would be awesome to try to get a refinance or a mortgage through his fundraiser, because literally it can bring in $3,000 to $7,000. It's amazing. So you can find information on that on our Life Facebook group. I put the document in there. I also emailed it a while ago. Beyond that, I just want to say thanks for all your hard work. Many of you have been working super, super hard, and I have never thanked you. Thank you so much. Thanks for getting your kids here, Mom and Dad, to all the events that we're doing and whatnot. Just want to say thanks, as well as to you for working hard and for making payments and for being patient with this process. I've never had to manage a group this size go into life, but it's super exciting, and we are almost ready to go. So let's finish strong, and let's keep going and trust Jesus to bring in the rest. Thanks again. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email me or call me at the church, and we can take care of those, okay? God bless you guys. Keep following Christ, and look for more information about airlines and packing and stuff like that, the transportation to the airport. That will come in the near future. Don't worry about it. We'll get it to you. And for now, have a great day, and we'll just talk to you next time.